These were cast in an imperial smelter. These are the spoils of the Great Purge, the reason that we live hidden like sand rats.
Today at the Rabbit's Den, we're taking a closer look at Star Wars Black Series, Jon Favreau as PAZ Vizsla. And this is the way. Welcome back, everyone, to the Rabbit's Den. I am your host, Marco, aka Rabbit, and today I have a special treat for you guys. I have here the brand new Star Wars Convention exclusive Black Series, Jon Favreau as PAZ Vizsla. Now, I've been a huge fan of Jon Favreau for almost 2 decades now. I remember watching his movie, I believe it's called Love and Sex, and it's one of those rom com drama movies that I truly enjoyed back in the days. And it was the first time seeing Jon Favreau in a movie. I know he had other movies prior to that, and I believe he played Rocky, which is his probably his introduction to fame back then. But I never saw that film. But ever since then, I've been a big fan of him, and now he's a big time actor, big time director, and as you guys know, he's known as Happy in the Iron Man and Spider Man series, and he directed everyone's favorite showrunner, The Mandalorian. So getting this figure was a no brainer for me, especially being a huge Star Wars fan and a huge Jon Favreau fan. But I digress. So let's take a look at this figure. Now let's start off with a look at the box. As you can see, we have, I'm gonna assume a picture of Paz here. Um, I'm not quite sure what style of printing it is, but it is a bit raised, thermographic. If you guys know what it's called, let me know in the comments. But right in front, we have Star Wars logo, the Black Series, Star Wars The Mandalorian, right in front. On the side, continuation of the picture, Star Wars logo on the bottom. Nothing much on the back, other than the Star Wars The Black Series, legal stuff. Nothing on top, barcode on the bottom. And on the side right here, we have a picture of Jon Favreau, and then he's wearing the Mandalorian suit for Paz Vizsla, which is one of the Mandalorians in the Mandalorian. We have he's known as the Gunner, so we have a picture of Paz right here. Jon Favreau in the bottom as Paz Vizsla. So, opening this figure, it's again Hasbro's plastic windowless package. So this one you actually have to pull, and it's actually stuck there. So there's some sort of rubber holding it or a cardboard that's holding it inside. But you see Jon Favreau right here, the figure. No window, no plastic, just wide open. In Paz Vizsla's armor. And let's open this up. Now, I did mention that this was a Star Wars Celebration exclusive. So I'm going to try to keep the box as pristine as I can. Trying to see where the tapes are in here. Um, cut that in there. Cut the little slits in here to make it easier to pull out. Ooh, lots of zip ties in the back. So, that's the box. Oh, I almost forgot that there is a little snippet in the back here. You guys could pause that and read it. Same picture as the side. So that's the box. Now, a lot of zip ties here. Let me grab my little cutter. Okay, that's the box. Let's start off with his little backpack here. This is actually his jetpack slash he's a gunner, so he has this machine gun, huge one, and it looks like he has parts that are articulated. There's like a little string in here too. Loving the detail here. Silver paint to make it look like it's heat from, I'm assuming it's made out of titanium, because normally when titanium gets heated up, it turns blue. I think this is the trigger, so it's articulated. It's spinning out. This is articulated, where all the chain is. I don't think this is a bendy. There's just soft plastic that's malleable. And again, going back to his jetpack, loving the orange on that. Not much paint on it. I'm assuming this attaches to him. So that's his backpack. His helmet. Typical Mandalorian helmet. His visor looks like it's thicker than Boba Fett's. I love the color and the little dents and dings showing its battle damage, and the weathering on it is just perfect. And now, figure itself. And my oh my. I mean, it's Jon Favreau. I mean, if you know who he is, you can definitely tell it's him. Um, I'm assuming it's based on Hasbro's selfie series. But yeah. I mean, this figure, as far as body-wise, has been out before. We've had a PAZ Vizsla figure twice already, the normal version, and also the carbonized metallic version, which I have, but I haven't opened it. But yeah, love the little skirt here, penny brown. Not much paint on it. I mean, it's very basic. There's little weathering here and there. Little battle damage, cuts, nicks. But yeah, I love the color. The maize, which is yellowish, dark yellowish color, and the navy dark blue here. I love it. I just noticed that. I wonder how come if this was a miss paint, because every nick has silver paint on it, but the ones on the back, it looks like it was missed, especially in the boots. Yeah, he's little. He has this flamethrower. Love the little details. Even has a keypad. Other side, his other gauntlet. Little paint in there. Show some details. On the side, Mandalorian insignia. So, that's the figure for you. But, let's go check his articulation. Okay, as far as articulation, his head is on a ball joint, and it looks like there's a swivel on the bottom of the neck as well. So you can go look right, look left. Doesn't look far up, very far. Looks down that far. Pretty much 360. His arms. Ooh, I love that. He can do standard T-pose, but since this looks like it's soft plastic, it could move with his arms, so it doesn't hinder the articulation. He can go 360 all around as far as the arms. Single joint elbow. And a twist in his wrist. And an up and down hinge. He has a torso cut, which I'm not sure if it's articulated. I mean, you can move it, but I hear a clicking sound. No articulation on the waist. Thigh cut. There's a thigh cut. He can definitely do the split. Move his legs forward that far. Move that far. Knees. Double jointed. Nice. No boot cut. And on his ankles, there's a rocker, but no left and right. It can point that far, point that far. So, considering that this is the third version of this figure, kind of disappointed that there are still hinders on the articulation. But I guess it's a straight reuse, and they just changed the head of Jon Favreau. So let's see, put his weapons here. Backpack pegs nicely in there. This one, I guess, goes through his flamethrower. If I can peg it in there. It's kind of hard to peg in there. Give me 1 second. Let me try to peg it in. There you go. Got his gun in. He can nicely hold it. Then lastly, his helmet. Fits like a glove. So there you go. Now let's do some size comparison with this figure. Now here is next to G.I. Joe Classified Kamakura. Kamakura does look like he's shorter. Here is next to a custom McFarlane Superboy. Definitely taller, as all McFarlanes do compared to Hasbro's. Here is next to a Mezco 112 Krig. About the same height. Pretty good size. Next to a Mythic Legion, Sir Gerard. Almost the same size. And lastly, an ogre scale gladiator that I just reviewed. So make sure you catch that on my channel. They can definitely fight. I can see that. So there you go, some size comparisons for you. There you have it, folks. Our look at Jon Favreau as PAZ Vizsla from the Mandalorian TV series. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you guys got this figure and what you guys think of it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And definitely hit that notification bell to be notified for any future videos that I upload. Well, in behalf of Jon Favreau here, aka PAZ Vizsla, this is Rabbit, and I'll see you next time at the Rabbit's Den. Peace.